But what if you wanted to sell your own offer outside of Instagram, right? You were already seeing success with the affiliate product on Instagram.
Yeah.
But what you knew is there was a huge buzz over on TikTok where you were not quite seeing the success.
Mm-hmm.
So what if you created your own offer, whether it be a coaching program or a course that showed people, hey, the missing piece for me was not actually on TikTok or a different strategy on TikTok. It was on Instagram.
Yep.
Nobody's using Instagram to promote this. Everybody's on TikTok. So if you want to come over to Instagram and be one of the first people over on Instagram, buy my $1,000 coaching program and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing, right? Like how, I'm not trying to tell you this so you kick yourself now, but like think about how powerful that would have been. You could have taken all those people who were just like, I'm trying this thing, but it's not working. I see it working. I see the lifestyle. And that's what's cool about affiliate marketing. The market becomes educated at scale. They can see the lifestyle from the people who are having the success, but then they can get the missing piece from you, Andre, right? And
I mean, that's exactly what I did, actually.
yeah.
So I did. So I found the missing piece, right? Instagram. And then I blew up, right? And then all of a sudden, all of these legendary marketer people were messaging me, hey, how are you getting so many high tickets every single day? And then I found the missing piece. And then I created my coaching program. I only did it for 2 months because I wasn't really into it too much. But I did offer it, and I sold it for $1,000 for my Instagram coaching program. And it was 4 weeks. It was a 4-week program, one call every week per person, one-on-one. The first week I will teach about, branding or what Instagram was. The second week it was all about branding. The third week it was about creating content, and the fourth week was about the marketing, making the sale. Right. So that's how I structured it back then. But yeah, I didn't go out there to look for these people to teach. They came to me. Right. And then I saw that opportunity, and literally that's what it was.
And that's what this whole episode is about, right? Like that is what this whole episode is about how do you position your brand so people like search you out, like independent of the offer. Like nobody was asking you, all right, Andre, how many calls am I getting? Am I getting 5? I'm getting 6. Am I getting 12? What happens if I have questions after this? Most of the people aren't asking you this. They're just like, he's got the missing piece. I want it. Right?
Yep.
You didn't have to create a course or all this supplemental training. You're just like, hey, you get me for 4 weeks, it's $1,000. Easy sale, right?
I didn't even have a funnel. Like I literally just created a payment link on Stripe, and then I gave it to these people, and then they purchased and they bought it. And this opened up more opportunities because then guess what? Legendary marketers sent me an email. Hey, can you do an Instagram training for the blueprints? And I did it. So now I'm grandfathering into the blueprints because people always know who I am when they go inside the blueprints for legendary marketer because they see my Instagram training. You get me? And dude, I was a beginner still, that was like 6-7 months into my business, right? Like I wasn't even comfortable speaking on camera still,
Right,
like,
right.
It's just crazy.
And you gave that training, and like you said, now you're grandfathered in. Now everybody who goes through the blueprints and actually goes through them is going to see you, and that's going to help expand your brand. And because you're teaching in there, point number 2 here that we talked about today. So it's going to build a lot of trust. So they might search you out. And those people who go through the blueprints, who've already spent the $2,500 to be there, and they saw your training, they'll come searching to you and saying, what do you got to offer? I want to buy something from you because you helped me, right? That also got you into the mastermind where we met for the 100%. First time, right? In person, which led to this podcast eventually over time, and the friendship, of course. And you just never know where things are going to go. And it was really kickstarted by a little bit of curiosity, the missing piece, the secret, the hack, the insider tip that you presented in your brand as, right?
Thinking outside the box.
That's exactly it, man. So yeah. Quick recap. People either want to be you.
Mm-hmm.
They believe that you can actually help them.
Yep.
Or you have a missing puzzle piece or an insider secret that's going to help them finally get the results. So position your brand around one of those things, 2 of those things, all 3 of those things.
Yeah.
And go for it.